Hello, YouTube. Welcome to live stream of Meg Reynolds on this glorious Saturday evening. You kind of Pip-Boy. I might change that for the rocket. I might change it for the black one. Actually, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I've been busy building, like I said I would, all afternoon, and yeah, busy. Let's kill volume on this, yeah. Just going to post my links as per usual. And we'll be adventuring. I'll just quickly show you. Well, we might do the spinning round in a minute, but look, I'll put one of the little huts in like that. But yeah, in the middle of building that Slocum Joe's there, that's going to be a Slocum Joe with a workshop underneath. Makes perfect sense to me. That looks like a big scary place, but right, just going to post my links on Discord. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Ready to go. Oh, no. Apex Legends. Quality. I've just been playing that game. Somebody else is mentioning it. I might bring that to the channel. Okay. I am here, ready for chat. Ready for everything. Meg's bus. So this was Seb's little dorm. I'm gonna put
nothing stays hidden forever.
Somewhere to cook.
Not if I have my say.
Good Piper. People standing around with nothing to do. Nuka-Cola. So I think the happiness is quite good here at the moment. Even though, yeah, 74. They did have one complaint.
One of them synths here to spy on me.
They were saying there wasn't enough food.
I want to trade a few things.
Of course.
It's alright. So once we get Slocum Joe's built, I'm going to put posters around here and things, make it look a bit more. But let's get to our jobs, which is going to be finding a signed baseball card and all of them for, because we chatted with Mo earlier, so let's go. Yeah, I spent loads of caps doing up that place, so I've got quite a bit of a recovering to do. But I think I might put some invest some perks into Cap Finder and stuff, and I'll also try and bring prices down, because I know when you get to sort of Far Harbour, which I'm going to have to do early. Yeah, if we get to Far Harbour, it's going to get quite costly. Hello. Now I can sit back and relax. Yeah, that Apex Legends is a bit full on, isn't it? I can't believe how forthcoming he was with some of his questions. I was like, okay. Car's gonna explode. I'm just going to get some stuff from Mo. I didn't expect to be fighting hundreds. Who said good riddance? What? Oops. Ah, sucker. My readout is saying I've only got one person watching, which I know is not true. Good old YouTube. Unless your internet's disconnected again, Nosso. Which is a possibility. This has got poison in this gun, if you're still there, which is quite good.
Yes.
I've just realised I opened it and the magazine's not even there. Oh, I was just saying that, well, I was talking to you, and I looked down, I'm like, well, it's showing I've only got one person watching, which I know is not true, because you're there, Lost Soul. Yeah, this gun I picked up earlier today, it's poisonous. It does poison damage as well as the usual damage, so it's pretty good. Not as good as that, though. That's much better for my character. Or even that, or that. But this is close range, unfortunately. Yeah, my PS4 doesn't shut down, but it does disconnect the controllers, which is very weird. Randomly will disconnect them. I don't want the water. Meg, stop trying to drink the water. Take the meat. Meg, radiation. Yes, some of the questions. Surprise. US schooling at its best. So I just couldn't read that. Yeah, some of these questions were surprising. Yeah. I'm guessing it was from California. That's weird, look at that.
Damn. Lost him.
Could I shoot Piper? She just said lost him when it was stood behind her and she'd just seen it go behind her. Can I shoot her, please? Look at this weird texture thing.
There we go.
Nice, permanent game, plus 1% chance of avoiding all damage from an attack. Yeah, of course it's worth using. Donut mix. Blast. Yeah, weird texture glitch there, so. Piper, you're about to get attacked as I walk across here. It's a legendary. Nice. This is a two-shot explosive shotgun, by the way, if you're new to the channel. Hang on. Troubleshooter's tuned it keeps giving me lever action rifles. 50% more damage against robots, but I can't get any ammo for it. You might as well shoot her. You smacked her last time. I've done a few streams since then, and she deserved it. I almost smacked Codsworth today because he did exactly the same thing. He was blocking my exit, and I was like, right, move. But yeah, I might as well shoot her. I think they might get a bit upset if I keep shooting them and smacking them and such like.
Got it.
I think we've got everything. Yeah, we've got everything now. Yeah, I was saying I spent so many caps earlier on doing that settlement, and I've not finished it, that I'm going to probably have to get some perks that allow me to regain caps and stuff. It was that bad. I spent thousands working on Starlight driving. Thousands of caps. Mo's going to pay us well anyway. So I can hear... Could you hear that sort of noise? I don't know if you can or not. Kind of like... It's the wire. I can hear the wire moving against my jumper. And it's irritating me.
This better be an emergency.
Hey, Solomon.
Thanks again for the fur. Plants like that are hard to come by. Now, you here to pick up some chems?
No. Why does he say it like that? It's not illegal. Mo.
Any luck getting those relics?
Mo money.
Future of baseball could depend on them.
Got them all right here.
I like your gumption. Let me take a look. This baseball. It's the real deal. you'd sign one of these and give it to the children of anyone you killed on the field. Look at that card. See those numbers on the back? Tracks the count of enemies beaten to death by the player. Check out the leather on that mitt. Really good players use them to catch bullets. True fact there. That's everything on the list. Thank you. Far as I'm concerned, you're now a part of baseball collector history.
You sure managed to find your fair share of trouble, don't you?
Oh, Piper's going to be nice to us for once, even though I have hit her in the head.
I suppose so.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Seems that execution didn't quite take, huh?
Thank God. I'd been working on this story about irradiated drinking water in Bunker Hill. I traced the water back to its source through these old sewer tunnels, and what do I find? The children of Adam, setting up like they own the place. Unfortunately, they found me just as quick. Turns out they were not fond of reporters. So, to atone for my trespassing, they decided to make a sacrifice to Adam. Me. I'm kneeling there, about to get the boot into this huge sewer pipe, when suddenly I blurt out, "Adam! He reveals himself!" And they buy it. They pull me back from the ledge, and then gave me their induction ceremony. You are looking at an official acolyte of Adam. Took me a couple more days before I managed to sneak away, get Bunker Hill security to finally clean the place up.
Someone poisoned you?
You kidding me? I barely had the paper going before I got poisoned. First time, I just published an article about this cartel of caravans that had been driving up food prices in the city. Article went over well, even got a boycott of their goods started in town, so I figured I'd pop over to the Dugout Inn for a victory drink. I'd already taken a swig by the time I realized something was wrong. The Dean, he wasn't at the bar. The beer tasted off, even more so than usual. And I started feeling real woozy. I don't know what he slipped me, but I knew I had to get it out. I'm looking around for something, and there it is, the still, and I just start chugging moonshine. Honestly, I'm still not totally convinced it was better than just dying from the poison, but it worked. Blech. And while I was passed out on the floor, security managed to grab the bartender. He eventually ratted out his bosses, and they all got to share some time in the pen.
Living like that? That can't be worth it.
Oh, you're one to talk. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
Hey, I'm just here for the rewards and glory.
Yeah, me too. But they all don't have to know that. So you want to get out of here? So, you're not in here.
Oh, hang on. Just doing another one. So, I was going to talk to you, but we're back in a minute.
Took you this long to notice, huh?
No, I didn't mean like... I could just use some help. This isn't the sort of thing I'd normally bother anyone else with, but you just seem really good with people, and I've got this issue with my sister, Nat, becoming me.
One Piper's enough already. So, what's the issue?
Oh, har har. Seriously, though. I mean, think about the life we lead. No offense intended, Blue, but personal safety doesn't exactly seem like either of our strong suits. I can't have her ending up like her big sister, dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses off. It's part of the reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you. I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough, she'll cool off. She'll just go back to being sweet, innocent Nat, paper girl, an all-around upstanding citizen. What do I do, Blue?
You don't get to decide who Nat's gonna be, Piper. She does. All you decide is whether you want to be a part of her life or not.
You're right. She's her own person and always will be. Thanks, Blue. Who'd expect wandering off with a stranger to turn out this well? They really don't make them like you anymore. You're a hell of a friend, you know that?
The feeling's mutual, Piper.
Ain't that the truth? But hey, thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. So, you wanna hit the road?
Well, it depends if you can talk to me, Piper. Yeah, Arthur, your question, it sucks that you can't go against his cause no matter what. Preston Garvey, you can. Right at the beginning of the game, when he says about you becoming, you know, being the Minuteman General and all that, before he even does that, you just say no. You simply say no, no, and you keep saying no. And he gets the hint. And then you go against his cause. Then you go to Nuka World, you become a raider leader, you come back and you kill him. That's how you do it. And it's as simple as that. So all this stuff that people say you can't go against Preston Garvey, you can. You could not become a Minuteman General.
All you outside of the
Although that's slightly boring. Thanks. So yeah, you can do it. So when you start a playthrough, just rescue them and then say, I'm not doing any more for you, ever. If you can't kill him, because I think he might be vital, even after you've completed the main quest. I think you can kill him once you've completed the main quest. But if you can't kill him, I do is send them all off to Bunker Hill. So I never go to Bunker Hill, I never use it as a settlement. So I just send everyone to Bunker Hill, because you can click on them in build mode and send them somewhere. And that's how you send them off. Laugh out loud and you lose your castle. Yeah. Oh yeah, my castle build. And I can't, the only way I can look at it is on YouTube because I've upset Preston in that one by becoming raid leader. But I can get back there by killing all the raider gangs from Nuka. But, you know. So yeah, you can go against it. See, I'm thinking it's either Brotherhood or Railroad. If I go Railroad, it's a lot more challenging. It's a lot more interesting for people to watch, I think, because you have to get on the Pridwin and do all that. It's so much. Whereas if you're in the Brotherhood, it's just a walkover. You just walk into the Railroad and everyone just dies. It's so easily, even on the hardest setting. It's just a walkover. It's a massacre. So I don't think we'll be doing that, because I don't think that'd be very good for people to watch, and it's not very interesting for me to play either. So I'm going to upset my friend, but I'm not going to go Brotherhood. Or I could go Preston, with Preston, because I like the settlement build and I enjoy that side of things, but I don't know. Any requests for what I should do today? Any requests whatsoever? We have setting up mealers, which are pretty boring. We can have the course chip analysed. We can go to Greentop Nursery. We can take back the castle. We can clear hostiles at Vim Pop Factory. We can't do that because I'd have to go and start. I don't really want to start the DLCs. We can get Abraham's Finch's sword from Source Ironworks, which is a good quest. We can continue with the Lost Patrol. We can investigate Hubris Comics. We can talk to Jack Cabot. We can talk to the settlers at Oberland Station. We can report to Paladin Dance. We can speak with Paladin Dance. So I've got quite a few to do with Paladin Dance. And we can read a Hubris. We can do some other stuff as well, like DLC. Or we could do the Museum of Witchcraft. Mama Murphy's, get Bloatfly Gland. Yeah, loads of stuff basically. Anything in particular leap out at people? Because I'm freewheeling at the moment, and so's old Meg here. I think Museum Witchcraft is a good thing. Taking independence is my vote. Yeah, I kind of thinking. So it was quite fantastic when I did Go and See and the Course of Chip in one quest. In one stream. I quite enjoyed that. Right, if anyone's got any objections to me taking independent. And Brothers Zeal's quest is my vote. Ooh, so we got. How about I do both? It's such a good stream. I'll do Castle, then Brotherhood of Steel. Because Castle's really intense and quite. But in saying that, we all know what I'm going to do. Fat Man. It's a boss battle. I have to use the Fat Man. That's one of the rules of my streams, I'm afraid. Fat Man. Let's talk to Preston first. Yes, but I've got a feeling I've not got that much stuff to do anything. Level up. So what I might do is put it into science. Yeah. Adhesive. Oh. So
need to get back to Diamond City.
really? Oh, we're gonna die. That's why I wanted that mission. Knew the Fat Man would be used. Yeah. Is Piper taking the second thing of armour? It's alright, Mason's just wandering around the front room. My dog. I wonder what he was up to. He's just getting settled. Who knows, important things are afoot. Right arm. How much more? What do I need? Aluminum and adhesive. Okay. Oh, the Fat Man. As soon as I bring out the Fat Man, it's like, oh, we're all gonna die. Yep.
Farming's as honest gets.
This is the Slocum Joe's where everyone hangs out. But I'm wondering if... I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be someone standing there. When I walked back here earlier, it took ages to load it all in. This just takes ages to load in. It's such a big structure. Okay, aluminum and adhesive. Yeah, so I might do the Lost Patrol then, because I've sort of started that by accident. I started that in an earlier quest, in an earlier stream. But yeah. Run, Forrest, run. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Hey,
Right, Trudy.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Yes, you don't need to tell me that every time I come
I'll
here.
take a look. Sure.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Every time I come to see her, she's like, Wolfgang's right. Yes, we know. I'm so glad that Wolfgang, we know. Thank you. So what was it? I need adhesive and that's oil, but and aluminum. She doesn't sell aluminum. Do you have aluminum that I could steal? I'm not too worried about doing up the armour, but if one bit's weak, then it'll probably... Whoa, that's the jackpot, isn't it, for Nuka-Cola fans? Where did the other one fall? Got it. Does anyone know... Oh, I was going to say, does anyone know where there's good aluminum? I know exactly where to get loads of aluminum. It's just down the road here. So I'm going to take a slight detour, for which I apologise, but... There's some cans in the bunker in Sanctuary. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know whether I've cleared that out or not. But you're right, there's a few cans, but the best place to get tons of aluminum really easily is there. Yeah.
Shoot him! Shoot him all!
Whoa, what the heck is that he's got? What's it, the Pied Piper with rad roaches? No, they never want to talk, Piper, because they're rad roaches.
I can carry something if you need me to.
Seriously, Piper, how many red roaches do you sat and had conversations with? They're not exactly the creature you invite round for tea. What are you on about? They never want to talk. Right, let's go have a look at what Reggie's got on him. A VATS enhanced metal right arm. 10% reduction in actual point cost in VATS. 2 fusion cores. A Gatling laser. I'm taking this helmeted cage armor as well. Deserves to lay there naked. Piper, they never want to talk. Just, sorry. I'll tell you that, Piper. They're roaches. You see one of them crawling across the floor, you get the biggest flip-flop you could find and you smack them. That's what you do with roaches. So what are you saying? Wish it hadn't come to that. Right.
Hey. Playing games with me, huh? Disappearing act, huh?
I'll take the second board as well. I don't know why you think that's a disappearing act. Yep, good advice. Should have just run. Aluminum and tons of the stuff. Every single coolant cap in here is aluminum. I think it's 2 or 3 pieces per cap. So that's why I'm coming to Corvega.
Kiss it all goodbye.
What the? Dead already.
Wrong side. Okay, yep, good idea. Cover fire over here.
Guess we scared them off.
No, we didn't scare them off. I'll read your comment in a minute, Arthur. Just bear with me. Nah, just warming up, mate. No.
Where'd that little bitch go?
That was not very nice. I wasn't going to kill everyone, but now you said that, I think I'm going to kill everyone. Piper.
Hey, shoot.
Just give you some stuff to carry. Gatling laser. Yeah, that would do. I can break all that down for extra aluminum and stuff. I'll take this moment to read the chat as well. So, I almost forgot shotguns had suppressors. Yeah, I don't really. I use it because she does do a bit of sneaking. The aluminum. Every single one of them. So that's more than enough aluminum. I think we're stocked up. But
Okay, cut the shit. Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
good. Does this sound like footsteps?
Light him up! You killed her!
No. I tickled her. And, not before you're dead, mate. I won't run out of bullets. Okay. Anyone that goes around saying, "Come on, little girl, let's do this," definitely deserves a good couple of slugs in the head. TV dinner tray as well. That's aluminum. Really?
Nothing out there. You're mine now, rookie. Disappearing act, huh?
Wow, there's a lot of folks here, aren't there? For now.
Why don't you just die? A desperate raider plea. Were you talking about me or the object I picked up? Piper, either way it's a bit rude. How stupid was he? Always got to search for the Nuka-Cola. The unwritten rule. Yeah, one thing to know about Meg is she's addicted to Nuka-Cola. You just got beaten up by a little girl. How embarrassed are you? Aluminum can. Yeah.
What was that?
You're carrying way too much. Of course, Piper.
Hey, help yourself.
Yeah, those coolant caps weigh a lot. Right, we're done, Piper. Too late. That wasn't quite what I wanted to do. Almost.
Nice.
Of course Piper like that. I did it with panache and style. Get out of the way. Ooh, I'm going to end up hitting her again.
Sweet.
I admire the Raiders' bravery. I've just seen you kill all, yeah, all their mates. I think there's some coolant caps up here. Yep, well remembered. Piper? Oh no, I didn't want to do that alcohol, I want... Start with something light, like a nice ale. Work your way up to your bourbon and your whiskey. Cocky Raiders, yeah. I've seen their eyes and still think they could win. Yeah, the top room's going to be interesting, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to go and clear the basement.
I'll find you.
Really? Glad you found me, because then I could shoot you. That reminds me of one of my favourite bits in Point Break. It says, bunker was it? Yeah. I'm really glad you found me. Oh yeah? Why is that? And then Keanu Reeves' character just smacks him in the face. Pretty much like that raider finding me. I'm really glad you found me. Why? Oh yeah, what is that?
That's it.
Have a face full of slugs. Alright, let's go. I think the quickest or best route to the... I'm getting attacked by doors now. Aluminum. Bit of asbestos as well. I'm collecting glass and ceramics because I'm low on both as well. Whiskey. I might just drop a... I've got close sight to calibrated combat shotgun. Yeah, I might just drop those because I don't think they have aluminum. Hey, don't insult whiskey, Piper. I knew there was a reason I didn't like you. If you don't drink whiskey, you're no friend of mine. Do you know what? This is taking far too long. There's a far quicker way of doing it. Why is it not catching the light? Interesting. That's what I did the first time I came here.
Me? Not even possible.
Piper, why are you pointing that gun at me? Just...
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick.
Oh yeah, here I am.
Trust me.
Just kill me quickly. Oops.
Come on now, rookie! No!
And that is cool Vega. Oh, that was cool Vega. Cocky raiders, yeah. Always biting off more than they can chew. So yeah, the second time, that's interesting. The second time you go in there, that car can't explode. Because that's what you do first time you come in, you just blow it up and it causes mayhem. But this time I had to actually shoot everyone. She's waiting for you to smack her again. She was prepared. What, Piper? That's why she was pointing the gun at me. Yeah, probably. You do, and I'll shoot.
Oh, hell no! Whoa, shut the fuck up a second.
Sorry, my headphones almost fell off there from me laughing so much. Shut up, I hear something. You reckon? Piper, God's sake. Crying out loud, Piper, what are you doing? Oh, carrots, I was after them, yeah. What? Piper was a disguised cocky raider. That's also plausible. Oh, come on. Oh, I'd shoot him, look. Excuse me. Right, who's next? That's the big question. Piper, what are you shooting at? Just curious. I'm not over encumbered, I might as well just drop something really, hadn't I? I could level up, couldn't I? I don't really want to use a level up on that low when I could use it on something I like doing. No, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, I could put in local leaders to build stuff, but there's no point because I've got no materials. Stop picking things up. Just stop. Yeah, I'm playing the game where you get shot and I walk away laughing. That's my favourite game. Oh. See if I can get another bum shot again.
You can trust me.
Gonna be your last mistake.
It's gonna be fun.
He was a bit stuck there. That was it, Piper. They're all gone now. And we can disappear off back to good old Sanctuary. Well, we're a viewer down. I think Arthur's left. Or perhaps it was just a random person that was contributing has left. If you're still here, Arthur, I apologise for saying you've left. Or Lost Souls lost his internet again. All are possibilities. No. Oh, you're still here. Good. So just my numbers keep fluctuating. Well, thank you for sticking with us. We will do some in honour of that, we will definitely do some Brothers of Steel tonight. Of course, how good I'm going to be at it, because I've got a glass of something in Coke with me, so I'll do my best, though, I assure you.
What can I do?
Thanks for offering. I don't know if it's used that Gatling laser or not. I've never used one. Do they use fusion cores? Yeah. That's probably why I'll never use one. I've got raider bits. I didn't realise I had actual raider armour. Like raider leathers and stuff. I'll put the raider leathers away. I might need them one day. So that's enhanced metal right arm. Is that better than what I've currently got as my right arm? Yeah, it is. A legendary effect on it, so I'm still here. Internet acts up every once in a while. Fair enough. Don't know what it is then. That was just YouTube being its usual wonderful self. Come on, deep pocketed. Yeah, no adhesive again. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't know what to do now. Gonna make some adhesive. But I could hang on and hope that what's her name turns up. You know, Carla turns up. But I don't really want to leave it to chance like that. So... Starlight Drive-In is under attack. Perhaps I'll get some... in 10. That's quite nice. Aluminum. Okay, we're doing well here. Get the screws, aluminum, the lot really. Just no adhesive. No adhesive, which is what I want. See, that never ended 10mm. You still have to. Do you still have to reload it? No, you don't. It's unlimited ammo capacity, isn't it? What am I on about? I'm getting rather annoyed with this side of things, but I shot Carla by accident. Stayed hostile the entire game. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd probably reload at that point. I'd just reload. I've shot Carla. Or did you think one day she'll forgive me? One day she'll accept. Alright, that should be better. Right, now we need to go defend Starlight. Yeah, let's go with 10mm. So why is Starlight getting attacked? Is it really... Is there huge inconsistencies? It's the happiest settlement, that's why it's being attacked. I definitely want to. Yeah, we'll do the castle. We need to speak to Preston then, doing the castle. Then we'll get Ronnie Shaw contacting us, won't we? Oh, great. Come on, eyebot right in front of me. There's an eyebot right in front of me. Let me target it. Where the heck? What's that iBot? Just realised that's miles away.
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
No problem.
I didn't want you to have all the fun.
If that's what you call fun, I'm glad you're on our side. You
So showed up just in the nick of time. Yes, I'm good at doing that. I'm just curious as to if any of them have adhesive. I'm knowing they probably won't. As they're all robots. Yeah, no, none. Nothing. No adhesive whatsoever.
Attention, people of the Commonwealth.
I can run around pretending to be the mechanist. Just run around like this for ages. And everyone will think, well, where's that one that Piper killed?
Your protectors, and they will not rest until the Commonwealth is saved.
Is
Together,
saved.
we will restore justice.
Yeah, lovely. Where's that one you killed, Piper? Yeah, now I can't see it. Did she actually destroy one, or was I imagining it? No, she didn't, did she?
Seems to be growing well.
I am the mechanist. I need to get a lot better charisma before I go and talk to the mechanist. Alright, let's get back to Sanctuary, which is what we're doing. So best laid of plans of mice and men. The one night I say to everyone, what do you want us to do? It decides to throw hundreds of things at us. Huge curveballs and stuff. Which doesn't usually happen. But, 'cause when I did the glowing sea and that stream, the glowing sea and the Corsa, we just got on with it. We just went straight. And I did very little of anything else. The pace was really good. A worthy stream to look at. Right. Let's try again, Piper. First, you don't succeed. I can do it. Yes. Right, that'll do. That's it. I'm not worried now. Oh, hang on. Database helmet. Yeah, that's pretty good. Where are you, Preston? I could always take that to Diamond City en route to the castle after we've spoken to Preston. Let's do that. I think that's the best way forward.
Things are tough now, but they'll get better.
Hey there.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
So Preston clearly says there, it was nothing to do with me, but what happened to the castle? Well, it was nothing to do with me. But the rumour is... Yes, Preston. Just thought even if I do go and get some... Oh, that needs repairing. Well, that needs repairing big time. Is there anything I can add to... What kind of mods can I have? Increases strength. Deals energy damage to nearby enemies' Tesla coils. That's pretty good. How much? Rate adhesive. Jetpack. The elusive jetpack. So I could increase strength, or I could. Come on, Meg, let's go. Time's a wasting. We'll find some adhesive somewhere on our travels, I'm sure. I can't wait till I get the dark one. That's... Okay, is there anything near? Yeah, we can walk out to it. We're pretty close. Let's not waste any time. Let's just go for it. No messing. Straight for the castle. Straight for the jugular. I like the comment, do you want me to assemble the forces? Yeah. I'm glad he does do that, because even though I'm a general, I can't be bothered with going rounding up all the Minutemen. Can you imagine if they asked you to do that? Yeah, he asked you to do everything. Yeah, well at least he does do something. Preston tries to help out. That reminds me, I could have cooked up some Murdochs, couldn't I? Or some of that meat I had. That would have given me XP. Ah, well. I have a bit more Murdoch to cook up soon. Hopefully. If I'm actually on the right side. I'm on the wrong side. Aha. Shut up, super mutants. Here we go. Boo. We're about to certainly seen better days. It's just forget it, Piper. It's just I'm not even going to ask. It's another because Bethesda moment. No, just so you know, Arthur, if anything goes wrong in a Bethesda game, it's because Bethesda. That's just, it explains everything. There's a super mutant floating in the air because Bethesda. There's a mutant hound halfway in a solid object. It's because Bethesda. Mutant hound booty cheeks, yeah.
Excuse me. Good to see you, General.
Alright, I might go for stealth mode now. We're getting serious.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Maybe. Those walls could definitely use some work.
I'll admit, it's seen better days, but the Minutemen have never been afraid of hard work. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed, but if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds good. We'll hold back and wait for them to come to us. Just don't get yourself trapped in there. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
What? I knew it!
Damn it, where
Heads
are
up.
they?
Probably have something you can use.
Vanished!
They've started already and we haven't even got in there. With Mirelux. Hello, Sky Vantage. Just doing a bit of friendly extermination for the Minutemen.
We need to focus on taking the castle back.
Yeah, I kind of do. I'm not very good at it, but I kind of like it. But I'm streaming Fallout, so I won't talk about it. I'll probably stream it at some point. I'm just not very good at it. That's all I'll say. The clutches, yeah. But yeah, I'm not very good at it. But Lost Soul and I were playing earlier today. So, and I did get your invite, but as I say, I was a bit busy, so I sent you a message. But I will, we'll join up some other time and play it. And I'll probably stream it as well. Okay, poison resist, rainbow donut, remember that, guys. That'd be very useful. I came in here looking for... Do you have any Molotovs? No. Because they're brilliant for destroying egg clutches. Thanks, Arthur. That's
All right.
nice of you to sub.
But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio, see what shape it's in. The rest of you, clear out any remaining Mirelurks or exit pods.
Okay. Destroy their clutches. There's, I'm pretty sure there's... Oh, do you know what? I want to make some nice omelettes. Come on, we want some nice omelettes.
Guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
Nice.
Ballistic weapons do +5. Nice. Critical damage.
The literate keep me fed.
Love the fat man slow motion. Yeah. That was pretty awesome. 2 shots and that McQueen was out of there. Okay, okay. What we got? We got nothing.
Have a visual on it.
What's the problem? What are you panicking for?
Maybe. This time.
Boiled eggs, anyone? Boiled egg time. Alright, we need to be doing something serious here. Piper.
Heads up.
Point the way. Looking for something specific?
I'm going to give you the flamer. Because I think you might be able to use it better than I can. Alrighty. We need to power this up somehow. I bet we haven't got the parts we need. Alright, what kind of... what does this need? It requires 10. Curse you. That's better. Preston, love.
Let's trade some things.
Go ahead.
Well, don't point that at me. Yeah, I'm confiscating 2 caps off you for shooting the same area when there's nothing there. Stop. Wish it was that easy in 76. Takes forever to kill Marlock. Yeah, Queens, yeah it does. I remember the first time I came up one, I was like, against one, I was like, I'll kill that. Ah, no I won't. Preston, where are you?
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Stay safe out there, people.
We've just got word that the settlement is in trouble. Anyone within range, please respond.
Great, which settlement? Nordhagen Beach. What?
Hi.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, This is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you, anywhere, anytime. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
It's been many years since I saw Shaun of the Dead, but I think I know what you mean, because that's one of the best scenes in the whole film. But I can't... Does it keep breaking?
Radio Freedom. It's 5 p.m.
But yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Right, we need to go and... I need to go dump my power armor, because it's actually slowing me down. And put away the fat man. Which is crazy. Guessing everyone's left the stream. Well, YouTube's lying to me, which is probably the latter. This doesn't even show that you've subbed, so... That's how good YouTube is. Right then, time to put the fat man away till another day. Piper likes the Pickman's blade. I remember to give her that flamer. I don't know whether to let her keep that because
Look alive.
Sure. Take a peek.
I feel it might be a bit dangerous. Yeah, sorry Piper, I don't trust you with a flame. Call me weird, but you know. Alrighty. Now we've got our options open to us with the Brother of Steel. Piper. Yeah, where he keeps hitting the old man and it's doing nothing to him. Yeah, everyone's left the stream. Arthur, if you're still there, speak now or forever hold your peace, for I'm about to go and do some Brotherhood of Steel with panache, with the usual style that Meg has. Guessing Sky Vantage is gone again as well. Mind you, it's Sunday now in Australia, so... Alright, so let's go and see. Everyone's left, I think. It's just you and me. Lost Soul and one other person. I appreciate everyone watching the stream, of course. It goes without saying.
Halen might only be a scribe, but she can kick some serious ass. I wouldn't mess with her if I were you.
Yeah, right, whatever.
There's still a place for you in the Brotherhood, if you want it.
I'd be honored to join.
Then that settles it. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with, huh? What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough girl. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
You gonna teach me this code of ethics?
If you were paying attention in ArcJet, you should have learned some of it already. The rest will become apparent as you spend time with your fellow soldiers. Now, since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxon, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Pridwin. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Scribe.
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder?
I can handle it.
If you could, you'd be the first. Reese bleeds brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about, and there was no room for anything else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Reese, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
Hi.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
Game? What do you mean?
I can usually size people up at a glance, but you're different. And it's bugging the heck out of me. You're not the military type. You're a loner, so I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
I just want to be left alone.
That's just it. You don't get to be alone. The Brotherhood is all about the team. There are no individuals, no heroes. The sooner you realize that, the sooner I might start trusting you. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
What's your problem?
My problem is I can't figure you out. You come from out of the blue, take down a few ferals, and suddenly you're all buddy-buddy with Paladin Dance. I don't know if you're serious about being a part of the Brotherhood, or you're just biding your time until you find whatever it is you're looking for. Either way, until you tuck a few of these assignments under your belt, I'm gonna be keeping my eye on you. Now, you ready to go or what?
He sounds jealous to me, and I think he fancies Dance, so that's why he gets upset. And that's why he knocks back Halen. That's my theory on this guy.
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
Cheers, Leighton. How are you? It's always nice to see you here. Clear out College Square. Do we clear out College Square or do we go to the Pridwin? It's up to you guys. I mean, the Pridwin's far more exciting in my opinion than shooting a few ferals, but...
Locating the artifact can be just as dangerous as bringing it back. Can't afford to have it break during retrieval.
Yeah, I'm good. Hayden, would you give me quests inside the Commonwealth rather than somewhere else completely? There is a mod to keep everything in.
What's that for?
In your in the Commonwealth, but obviously I haven't got mods on because I'm trying to 100% it.
Jealous you get to head out to find these bits of lost tech. Exploring the ruins is why I joined up in the first place.
Well, off you go then. Go on. Save me the hassle.
The Commonwealth isn't getting any safer with you hanging around the police station. Get going.
I have some handcuffs here for you, Reese. Do you think anyone would get upset if I just you know?
Where I come from, you get orders, you carry them out. Now move it.
Just so tempted, absolutely tempted. Yeah, you know, you're saying you don't like Mo. He's the one that rubs me up the wrong way. Just, I think he's meant to, isn't he? Obviously, but he really gets on my wick. So what are we going for? Pridwin or clearing College Square? Or clear College Square then Pridwin? Found a bit of adhesive. Just thought we're looking for it, aren't we? So, clear Piper, clear College Square. Up to you guys, or straight to Pridwin. I don't want the short hunting rifle. short hunting rifle can go away, thank you. Oh. Okay. I suppose I could clear College Square as I'm here. I think that would be worth doing, then going on the Bridwin. That could be the sensible approach. Thank you for saying that Meg's style is smacking followers and blowing enemies to bits, which you think is awesome, but this was always a... I think you're right about his feelings. Yeah. Yeah, it's a jealousy thing. It's got to be. For dance. Yeah. So what do you reckon? Clear College Square, then go to the Bridwin, or straight to the Bridwin? I'm practically there, clearing College Square now, aren't I, sir? County Crossing, Covenant. Covenant's got no one there. There's nothing going on there. Grey Garden. Simonia. See, Outpost Simonia has got no one there. Pridwin. Straight to the Pridwin. Okay. Give me a chance to have a drink then. While Maxon's chatting away. Yeah, Maxon, great. Fantastic. Cheers.
If you want to impress me, complete the op I gave you. Otherwise, we've got nothing to talk about.
We've got plenty to talk about. The fact that it's just I am so tempted. Right, I'm good. Don't get upset or jealous, but I am going to ask you, the person you fancy, if we can go for a ride.
Dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Why did the Brotherhood send it here in the first place?
I'm not sure, but I think it might have something to do with the data on the Commonwealth my team gathered before it arrived. We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
What have you done?
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, you're about to get to know the Pridwin up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Bring that artifact back here as soon as possible. We wouldn't want it falling into the wrong hands.
Well, if anyone could figure out...
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use.
Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
This is where you need All Along the Watchtower playing.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
So, Dance, what you mean by saying it looks different from up here, you mean lower res? There's not so much detail from up here. Is that what you mean?
Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Yes, Dance, very impressive. But I'm not buying the...
We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Of course, you don't play Bethesda games for their graphical superiority. You play them for the amazing storylines and stuff. And this excels in story compared to Skyrim, in my opinion. I like Skyrim a lot, because it's the first Bethesda game I played. But I think this has got a bit of a better storyline. All the possibilities are there. A controversial opinion, I know.
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Dance hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on, I deserve it.
No. You'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Yeah, I need to work on our charisma, because we always fail speech checks.
Hey there.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
And we shall go. Yeah, the thing that bugged me about Skyrim was the fact that you had storylines that opposed each other, and you could do them in the same playthrough, like the Brotherhood. Like you could join the assassins. I can't remember their name. And they said the Brotherhood of Steel, but then I realised it wasn't them lot. And you could join them, or you could join the Companions. How can I forget the name of the assassins in? They send you a black hand and everything. I can't remember what they were called though.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute, a malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy, itself. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoriam.
Yeah, Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, that was right, Lost Soul. I just had a complete mind wipe.
Why take the chance?
I'm gonna sit down now. Been a long day. Come and join me, Elder Maxon. Come and sit down. You know, you can't be that uptight. Maxon's so uptight that if you stuck a lump of coal up his backside in 2 weeks, he'd have a diamond. He's that sort of person.
Elder Maxon?
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
A knight? What is this? The Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Piper.
Superstructure integrity, green.
That Elder Maxon just put his arm through his chest. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it was a because Bethesda moment. I have to go and meet everyone now. Fun, fun, fun. But yeah, the Pridwin is an interesting place.
Good. Carry on, Knight. If it was up to me, I'd take every feral mutie and synth and shoot them into space. So how did it look out there?
We've got a
Paladin
lot of work
Dance.
ahead of us, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He sounds pretty delusional to me. You don't actually buy everything he's saying, do you?
You shouldn't judge Maxon on his words alone. His actions prove his sincerity. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What? Not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
I'm asking myself the same thing.
I don't recognize you. Which leads me to the conclusion that you're a new recruit. Specifically, the one that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
My father said I used to sit way too close to the TV.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
I hope that you're kidding.
Not at all. I'm quite serious, actually. However, I'll just assume that your answer to that one is a no. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly guy in college. I mean, I had to get drunk and it was a dare.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Food in the mess hall isn't bad. Well, as long as you don't smell it before you eat it.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I don't know about Sprite Mariah. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a fire.
Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
I didn't join up to impress everyone.
Alright, easy night. I didn't mean anything by it. Our usual recruits tend to be wastelanders, and you don't look like one of them. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car's making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I understand.
Good. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Why are you all obsessed with T60 round here? T60's not as good as T51 in my opinion.
What's that for?
Oh, yeah, so you accidentally stomped on a cat. Yeah, I'd probably feel a bit bad about that as well, to be honest with you. I'm not going to say it's understandable or anything, because I don't know how easy it is to do that sort of thing. But you did say accidental, so I'm guessing, like you say, it wasn't intentional. We've got enough adhesive to make our cool armour. They've got a Grognak t-shirt, that says it all, doesn't it?
Can you tell Kells if he wants things fixed, he needs to keep the damn ship steady?
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
I can't decide what to go for. I think the extra bonus damage will be helpful, and I'm thinking about doing the first mission where we go and secure the place. Okay, I've not got enough. I need to more in luck. Right. Okay. Well, in that case, medic's a good one, but that's a good one if we're building, although I won't be building for a long time. Let's just go luck. And that'll open up the options to do that at a later date.
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed gaps.
I don't know whether to take this or go and dump it in. Oh no, let's just take this.
Look alive.
Don't mind the clutter.
We've got all the adhesive we need to improve my power armor a bit more. I would put Tesla coils on it.
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud. What's our next move?
Do I take Dance with me? Because no, there's not much point in taking him with us early on. Yeah, there's not much point in taking Dance with us. So let's go meet Maxon and see what he wants us to do. I like how the quartermaster told us that there was enough ammo. Really, that's interesting to know. That sort of thing gets you blocked. Did you know that? People coming into your chat and expecting to fall for tricks like that. It's like, yeah, no.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prigwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Hey Max, you're actually wrong. We've done it. We fired them in close quarters and I'm still here. So, your advice is wrong.
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
Keeping nukes out of the hands of super mutants? Oh, we'll do our best, alright.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
I have been caught out by someone being stupid previously, but you know, kind of once bitten twice shy, I think, and I had to delete the whole stream for that. But it was going wrong anyway, so it really didn't bother me because all the mods were making it go wrong. It was a Skyrim stream, but yeah, I mean, you know, the person's names sets alarm bells ringing in the first place. Right, where's this vertibird I'm supposed to be boarding to go on this quest? Come on. That's not the right one.
Cold steel.
Let's go. Let's see if it loads in this time. Hello? Pridwin is broken. Oh great. Right people, I don't know what I'm going to have to do. Let me try and travel away and then come back again. See if that helps. The Pridwin is broken. It's a real shame because I was quite looking forward to securing some Fat Man shelves. That's right up our alley, really. It's a weapon you can't fire in close proximity, apparently. Wrong. Well, not in a closed space. Wrong. Maxon, do you actually know about the Fat Man? You just need to aim it in the right place. Right. Let's try again, shall we? But yeah, I think the person's name also, like I said, sets off alarm bells. It should be a warning for anyone that's streaming. I have had where they've come back on different accounts, etc. Yes, we could go. I'll help defend Grey Garden now. Screw Grey Garden. It's on its own. Grey Garden's on your own.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Heavy weapons, here we go. Come on.
I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Right, go on then. Where is he? Come on. Make him drop. I'll be with you in a minute, chat. I'm just a bit busy.
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Pridwin for repairs.
You have to get up earlier than that, mate. Trust me. Think I won't notice because I'm doing something else on the game. And you had your one warning. There's always one, isn't there? Can you stop that? I was helping you. Let's get some medics on the situation. Let's see what he had. Anything worth? A nimble 10mm, 75% faster movement while aiming. Right, right. By the way, I'm not going to say your name. Oh, he's left, I think. But yeah, the person that was putting vile comments. I think amoebas must weep when human beings do stupid things. It's like we evolved into that. Oh my god. Which is kind of ironic, really, if you think about it. Where's that behemoth? We're looking for that behemoth because that was, yeah, that was #1 takedown. Mile at me. Where's that behemoth? Where's that behemoth? Behemoth, behemoth, behemoth. Viper? What have we done with him? confused, you will be. Okay, Piper, what have you done with the behemoth? You hit it. I shot it, you hit it. That's a good one, I have to remember that one. I just thought that off the top of my head, but yeah. About the amoebas. If you really think about it, it doesn't work, but we won't go into that. Right, where's this behemoth body? I swear I killed one, I'm pretty sure. But the time in the comments, and I knew it was coming. As soon as I saw it was posted whilst I was, because I understand that personality trait, because I've come across it quite a few times. Doing this, you know, for 3 or 4 years, you get wise to the behavioural patterns, and you can see, and it's attention seeking. It's, hey everyone, look at me. And it doesn't work. People don't watch streams to see someone make silly childish comments. They watch streams because they enjoy the game the person's playing, or the personality of the person that is playing the game. So, right, this behemoth is really, this is getting on my nerves now. It's disappeared. How does something so huge vanish? Right, that's it. I don't care anymore. I'm going. That's a car on a child's grave. I'm going to leave that alone. Out of respect. Oh, come on, give me the chance to fire. That's a brilliant settlement place over there. We will get there one day. Cigars. That reminds me of Vauxhall. Right then, Piper, what are we doing? What weapon are we choosing to... I've only got 80 shells. Things are going to be tough. Oh, we're all right. Holotape, let's have a listen.
Ugh. What was that?
Word came down that the army just unloaded the first batch.
What was that holotape actually called? What was that holotape called? Can anyone remember? And can you see those messages? Because I've unhid them, so I wondered if you could see them again. But I think it's just so I can read them. So I was curious as to what he put. He actually put, I don't think anyone could take a joke these days. Well, you see, when you're being offensive, and you're trying to get people to say things that are offensive, that can jeopardise something they're doing when they're trying to build a YouTube channel. It's not a joke. That's... But, yeah, you know. And much bigger streamers wouldn't stand for that kind of thing. You'd get the same, you get moderated in the same way. So I don't know why people think it should fly with smaller streamers. And I've created an environment where I think people should expect a certain thing from me, and for me not to behave in a certain way.
I guess this place doesn't get a whole heck of a lot of foot.
I'm a bit old school like that, I guess. Right, come on, Piper, let's... That was private somebody or other holotape, so we'll try and find it again. Private Murder Hands, I think that was it, actually.
Word came down that the army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper. Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a manned portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. They actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing right in front of me, it's just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
Of course, the other option is when people come in and do offensive things, is you can report them. But, which means they can get into even more trouble. But I'm not that harsh. I just stop you from communicating on my channel. Which I think is fair enough. Anyway, we shall say no more on the matter. Say no more. Will we, Piper? Locked doors. Piper will like this. If I can open it. A novice lock, and it's caused me more aggro than a master lock does.
Got it.
How about that? She deserved it. Well, she ran in front of me when I was shooting. That's why. Got a bit upset with her.
Mr. Handy, a feather duster, and say what, 100 years, and this place would be right as rain.
Sorry, can we trade? Well, I don't understand what you mean, can we trade? Could you elaborate, please, Mr. Tigers?
Psst, you say the...
bro, Fallout 4. Oh yeah, exactly, Fallout 4. That's why I was confused. I was like, trade? No, I cannot trade with you. Yeah, I do play 76. There's quite a lot of 76 on my channel. That's how I met some of the people that watch my channel regularly. But I'm not playing it so much these days. Although there are some places I haven't been to, and I have been thinking I want to go back to those places, so it's quite possible.
Word.
I will go back to those places and play. I'm not going to read General Brock's Terminal, simply because most people that watch me play this these days have read it all. I can't remember exactly what. Oh yeah, he doesn't feel comfortable sleeping above 20 feet above the nukes. Yeah, enough nukes to reduce this island to ashes. But he has to have he has his orders. And that's what it boils down to. If you are playing, oh, everyone's left now. Mr. Tigers, if you're still here, if you are playing Fallout 76, send me a friend invite. Because I'm sure we can meet up at some point. Of course, you know that glitch, you know where my shotgun wasn't causing much damage, Lost Soul? I've discovered why. There's a damage glitch that if you fast travelled it sorts it out. But even so, I just didn't feel right owning one of those. I hadn't earned it. So yeah. So I don't regret selling it. Alrighty, here we go. This is where it gets a bit tough.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
I always want to go, talking of differences, I always want to go and scrap all my junk at workbenches every time I see one. It's just something ingrained in me now.
A lot of nifty toys in here. Blue, we're not alone here.
Yeah, it affects all damage apparently, but when you fast travel, it deals with it. It resolves the issue. But if you have to fast travel all the time, it will cost you money.
Just let me know.
Piper, I'm reluctant to give this to you. Piper can't carry anymore, of course. But I want the targeting computer out of it. So...
Hey.
Where to?
Take that weapon.
Can do.
Thank you, Piper. A trail of destruction.
What is all this?
Heaven. I mean, sorry. Fat man shells. Yep. That's a lot of death. And they're all mine. All mine, I tell you. My precious. This is where they went and tested the and they ended up blowing a few people up as well in the testing phase. It was the fat man. It's pretty extreme. I got Blowfly Gland to take the people back in Diamond City. Excellent. Do something like what? Blow up super mutants with a missile launcher? Well, me. That's who, Piper. You just be glad that I am the sort of person that can blow up super mutants with missile launchers. Purified water in the toilet and some dirty water in the other toilet. Yeah, Dance, there's been a change of plan. I am keeping all the fat man shells. The entire Brotherhood of Steel can come in and fight me for them because you won't even get close. I'll just blow the Pridwin out of the sky with my new nuclear arsenal. What do you say? You go and tell Maxon that. I wish you could. I wish you could just tell him to go away.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we'd become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them, not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
I still think we should have kept them, Piper. I still think we should have had them for ourselves. Those fat man shells. I mean, that'd be enough in there to take out any big creature, including a scorched beast queen. Where is that behemoth?
There's Brotherhood, then there's everything else. Nothing in between.
I'm not bothered.
We should head back to the Prydwen. I'll take care of the shells and the mess. With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
I'm really annoyed that we lost the body. It must have despawned, which is a real shame. Because it would have had some really good loot on it. Ah well. Let's go see what Maxim wants. Let's see, Maxim. Then I'm probably going to call it a day, as I've just looked at the time. And it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. So, Final chat to Maxon.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad?
You should see the capital wasteland.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
System Delta's
outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
Delta standing by.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers, the transit tunnels, or maybe an old vault. We just don't have enough information right now. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Any suggestions on where I should look next?
Whatever you recovered from the Courser at Green Tech, you should bring it to someone who knows how to manipulate Institute technology. Perhaps it will allow you to unlock the mystery of their knack for teleportation. This information could be the final piece of the puzzle. The moment you learn anything concrete, you're to report it to me immediately. Is there anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Yeah, that is true. The behemoths and everything else are a bit weak. Death claws, I don't know. I've had a few run-ins with death claws, but yeah, you're right. The late levels they die really easily. And I suppose if you're a melee build, you can kill them fairly easily, especially at higher levels. And they're supposed to scale with you, aren't they? So I'm running low on missiles. That's a shame, isn't it?
It sounds like we owe you our gratitude for wiping out those monsters at Fort Strong. Now, did you have any documents for me? Or perhaps you were interested in aiding a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, The Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Yeah, my first playthrough I actually joined the Brotherhood. So, because I thought they had the best toys. Which, I guess they do. But that's no reason to join them. But these days I tend to lean more towards the Railroad because I like their ideals.
Gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Right, I am going to leave it there because it's very late in the UK, although I've enjoyed myself immensely. It's always fun streaming, and you never know who you're going to meet when you stream and what kind of characters. And yeah, we'll do some more Fallout 4. I tend to stream during the week UK time as well. I know people work or go to school and that, but there's generally lots of stuff on my channel, so it's worth subscribing if you're the first time here. And yeah, Grey Gardens suffered damage from the attack. Yeah, that was kind of inevitable, but we can go and repair them later on. I'm just going to quickly look at stats of this before I go. 300, 205, 300. $320. Yeah, that's better. I know that that's probably got more legs in it, but at the moment my other one's the better. Sorry, what, Preston? You want me? Evidently not.
Hey, what you...
So yeah, my T51's better at the moment. I prefer the look of the T51. Just my personal taste.
Got for me.
What are you going to do with that?
Hey. Shoot. Shoot.
Right, let's just take that mod off quickly before I forget about it as well. I said I was going to go, but yeah, there we go. We've done the mod correctly how I wanted it. Now we can put that away because it's the sort of weapon you just leave lying around. I can't believe that our weight limit is we've got less than, well, we did have less than 100. Might be the reason why. We have loads of meat on us and everything else. But yeah, it's getting late, like I say, so I really must get some sleep. And end the stream here. Although I keep thinking, oh, there's something else I could do, there's something else I could do. And that is the problem with Fallout. There's always something else to do. No, I didn't want that. What did I put away that I thought, oh, I didn't want? Have I got enough beds here? $12 people, 19 beds. Yeah, we're fine. Slocum's buzz bites. There we go, a bit of cooking up, a bit more XP. Right, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time. When I next stream, it'll either be tomorrow night or it'll be on Monday during the day UK time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.